Cheryl, the people who've applied to be refugees in the United States, they're not here right now. They're somewhere else around the world, already displaced from their home country and applying to resettle here. The president sets the cap on how many people can be accepted from each region around the world. The process to get accepted can take months, even years, but for now, it is no more. With the stroke of a pen, President Donald Trump suspended the U.S. refugee admissions program, saying the country has been inundated with record levels of migration.
We were shocked but not surprised.
Mark Hetfield is the director of the Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society, an international organization that helps refugees resettle in the United States.
Asylum seekers are exercising a human right to seek asylum at the border, but they are essentially here uninvited. Every refugee who's resettled here was here invited.
He says that is the end of what could be a years-long process. Applicants who've already fled their home country, often because of persecution, but are not typically out of danger. They apply through the refugee admissions program, and they must pass interviews, a medical exam, and background checks, all while they wait in another country.
And you shouldn't shut down legal pathways for refugees to come here.
Hetfield says there are thousands of people from around the world already approved to come to the U.S. through the refugee program who, starting later this month, now cannot. And the stakes are high.
There's no question that some people will die.
In a small office on the Upper West Side,
he's got incredible skills.
David Coleman is going through some resumes.
And this guy, too.
For the past 7 years, his nonprofit, the Refugee Employment Partnership, has been mainly helping refugees with work authorization get connected with mentors in the city.
They're all good people who want to work and escaped really, really dangerous situations at home.
He says he thinks about the people no different than the hundreds they've already helped who now cannot come here.
It's a sad thing. This country has always welcomed refugees.
He says that doesn't mean everyone can be helped, and President set the cap for how many cases can be granted per year. It was at 125,000 this year. But despite the executive order, some are considering fighting. You mentioned potential legal challenges. Is that something that your organization is considering right now?
Absolutely.
That's Hannah Flam, the Deputy Director of Policy at the International Refugee Assistance Project.
There can be a challenge as to the manner, the rationale for suspending processing, and then there's separate types of challenges as to individuals who argue that they have a right to be resettled to the United States as refugees.
The suspension will last 90 days right now, when it will be reevaluated again by the Secretary of Homeland Security, who would have to deem that the program is of interest to the United States, according to President Trump. Cheryl?
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Let Spectrum News be your resource for balanced, in-depth political coverage, and click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV to learn more about the candidates, where they stand on the issues, and more. We'll see you then.